So it's the end of the week, and just kind of running through the week in my head, and trying to put it all together, make sense of it all. And these are my thoughts of the week. I've been thinking back to when I was applying for medical school. That was a long, long time ago. It was 1997 when I graduated college. And I remember I applied to medical school. I applied to 11 medical schools. I got rejected from 4 of them, and I was on the waiting list for 7 of them. And I was literally on the waiting list forever. I mean, even into the summer after I graduated. I didn't know if I was going to get into medical school or not, if I had to take a year off. I really didn't know what my future was. And I remember we went to like a family friend's house for a gathering, and I remember speaking to someone that was there. He was a couple of years older than me. He was actually in medical school. He was either a first or second year medical student. And I was, telling him, I applied, I'm on all these waiting lists. And it was literally the single most discouraging conversation that I had at that time. He was basically like, it's really tough to get into medical school. And painted a very grim picture, this kind of like, you're probably not going to get in. And it's just had me thinking, in your relationships with people, you can either build people up or you can break them down. I'm not talking about just blowing smoke up someone's ass. I'm saying you can either be helpful or encouraging, or you can kind of stomp on someone's ambitions or dreams. It's kind of like if you're at the top of the mountain and someone is climbing up and they're just about to reach you. You can either lend them a hand and help them up, or you could stomp on their toes and get them to fall down. And literally what this guy did was basically stomp on my fingers, so I'd fall. I remember it just really impacted me at the time. I was just really kind of down. I was I was down anyways, just because my future was kind of uncertain. And it was just it was just devastating to hear. Someone who's just a little bit older than me is on the mountain that I want to be on, and was just so discouraging about it. It really, I've always been a very positive person. I've always been someone that really tries to lend a hand and lift people up. And, really the key is to surround yourself. It's a goal of mine to always surround myself with people that are helpful, that are trying to help you get to where you want to go and not keep you away from it. The world is an abundant place, and a lot of people don't realize that, and feel like they need to secure their little area of success or any accomplishment that they've had, kind of put a fence up around it. Whereas I'm all about opening the gate and helping other people get up there, because the world is a plentiful place, the world is abundant, and there's plenty of room for tons of people at the top, and anyone should be able to achieve their dreams and do whatever they want to do. Ironically, you guys all know I'm a New York City dermatologist. Ironically, this guy ended up becoming a family doc who took a weekend class in Botox and now practices cosmetic medicine. So it's funny how the world works sometimes. But it's all about building people up, not breaking them down. Let's get it.